Hey everybody, we're back. Who would have thought? Not me, not me. Who would have thought? We can start as the Watcher. Now I know you're gonna say, NL, you've already beaten this as the Watcher. That's freaking true. But it's the one I'm working on my phone right now, as I have beaten Ascension 20 as the defect. So, we're gonna start working it back from Ascension 1, and then maybe, really with the Silence only on level 9 for some reason. Alright. We'll Watcher it up. Now, if you're not familiar with the Watcher, you start with a Miracle in your hand. A Miracle is a 0-cost card that gives you 1 energy when you play it, and it retains, which means you don't discard it when you get a new hand, when you end your turn. But the main thing about the Watcher is that you have these 2 stances that you can pass between. I guess there's more than 2 stances, but the 2 big ones are Wrath, in which you deal and take double damage, and Calm, in which when you exit it, you gain 2 energy. So in case you're not familiar with the archetype of the Watcher, lots of cards play with this, you know, so-called stance dancing ability. So you can like pay 2 energy to enter Calm, and then pay 2 energy to exit Calm, which also gives you the 2 energy back when you exit Calm, and then you can do, you know, 24 damage with 2 strikes. They honestly, I didn't feel this the first time that I played through as the Watcher, which was a few years ago now. But playing now and kind of like feeling like I understand more about the game, well, that's just the worst curse of all time, quite frankly. I really feel like, and this, I'm not the first person to say this, but the Watcher feels like so overpowered as to really make, I don't want to say make it trivial, because that might not be fair, but to make at least these early Ascensions a little bit more trivial than they might be as a character like the Silent or the Defect in particular. But, you know, I'm not complaining, because it gives us the chance to explore a different design space and learn a little bit about the world around us. Plus, we're on Ascension 1, so, like, things are probably gonna be pretty easy for a bit here. We're gonna be... Wait, we need to add some attacks. We need to remove normality. Mantra gives you 3 energy and triple damage once you get to 10. Retain, gain 5 mantra. Interesting. I mean, being able to dance through the stances is just like such an easy way, a lens through which to filter like the choices you make in this game. So how about like Omamori, so we can be more aggressive with our choices? How about Mental Fortress, so that when we change stances, we gain block? And then just try to maximize our stance dancing. So I'll take Crescendo as well, another way to enter Wrath. I'm going to go a little crazy on this one. Go ahead and give me Regret, which blocks a curse, that's right! So we gotta, I mean, Blue Candle is not, well, you know what? I mean, they're calling it the most efficient Omamori in human history. Look at that. So, Mental Fortress Vigilance takes us to 12 block. If we pop out of it with Eruption, we get block. We hit you. We exit our stance, we gain block. But I could also just kill you next turn in all likelihood. I just need like 1 more attack, which does not exist. But that's fine, because we can hit you, become vigilant. I kind of hate to do it, but there's no reason to take damage if we don't have to take damage. By the way, just remember, all this stuff, you know, we were playing pretty fast by the end of the Defect. I like Wallop a lot. It takes a while to get back to that level of speediness, okay? So I'm not promising that we're going to get there anytime soon. I'm just saying, you know, I gotta read some of these cards. Like, this is crazy, right? Enter Wrath. Deal 18 damage to you, which also produces 18 block. And I guess just for sport, why don't we obviously there's an opportunity cost on the block there, but we might as well play our stance dance. Now, again, I'm not a Watcher expert. I almost feel, though, that, like, Rushdown might be the best Watcher card in the game. Like, it's disgusting. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards, start the round, play Vigilance, get Calm, play Miracle, play Eruption, play Rushdown, draw 2 cards, exit Wrath, gain 4 block, play Crescendo, enter Wrath, gain 4 block, draw 2 cards. You get the idea. Like, I feel like we're going infinite, and I'm not talking about Sam Bankman-Fried, thankfully. So how about like a Vigilance? First. Do I wish to Crescendo? I don't know, I gotta think about it. This is probably a great opportunity to use this potion, I would say. Crescendo takes us to 3 energy, which then allows me to do this. Whoops. Takes us to 2 energy, because Crescendo costs 1 until it's upgraded. We do want to play a Rushdown. Honestly, I'm going to use my other potion too. Maybe a little heavy on the potion usage, but we can always get more. And the potions are probably more valuable early, right? While you wait to figure out like what you actually want your deck to do. That makes sense to me. You use it to plug gaps. Now, I'm not an idiot, you know. We'll probably feel like we're good at the Watcher after finishing this video, despite the fact that we've got to remember we're on Ascension 1. But still, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I've been playing the Watcher a little bit on my phone, as mentioned, and like, I mean, I feel like the runs have only gone like one of 2 ways. And the ways are very similar. One way is I get to the point where I can change stances so readily that no enemy can possibly do anything to me by like the mid game and later. Or that exact same situation seems to be coming to pass, and then I accidentally leave myself in Wrath state and get hit for like 130 on the boss and die in what I would consider to be like a very unsatisfying manner. Now, we could use some extra damage here. Let's take follow-up. Because we need to be able to do damage to enemies to kill them. That's like a fundamental aspect of Slay the Spire, I suppose. I'd rather not take 28 damage if I can avoid it. Play one of those? I don't know. Gremlin Knob, kind of annoying, obviously. 16 damage. What if we were to like Eruption? No, what if we were to Crescendo, Wallop, and then Empty Body? It's still, we played a lot of skills to enable that, and he didn't take as much damage as I would like. But then again, it is Ascension 1, so I guess maybe we could just chill a little bit. 33 damage, huh? That's pretty serious. That's not an unserious amount of damage. We got meat on the bone, though, so I guess I shouldn't be as stressed out. Giria. Giria is a very interesting option. Fear No Evil can make our stance dancing easier. Let's go ahead and lift, man. We rarely get a Giria this early. To get 3 strength up, and we could hopefully use another strength up before the boss as well. Interesting idea. This. Okay, this should be a lot better. I guess as a rule of thumb, if you fight the same elite 2 times on the same floor, the second one should probably go better than the first, right? So a Mental Fortress, Crescendo, Miracle Wallop means we're taking no damage this turn, but we might get stuck in Wrath. Nah, man. Nah, I'm not about that lifestyle. Look at that. We might get stuck in Wrath against this guy, though. No, because we allowed ourselves to enter Calm. How about that? Okay, that went very well. We do have a lot of cards that I would like to upgrade as well, but I don't know. Having the opportunity to possibly be 3 strength up by the end of Act 1 is kind of crazy. Seems like a gimme to me. We do need more damage, but I'm feeling like as we get more... I mean, strength is damage, right? Strength is damage. That's huge if true. Strike. Empty your fist. You know what would go crazy with this is a little card by the name of Lesson Learned, where when you kill an enemy with the card, it gives you an upgrade on a random card permanently. Give me some scry. And lifts. Okay. I think this is a great start. Next floor, we got to start upgrading some cards, though. But being 3 strength up is, like, it's disgusting. I guess I'd rather just do 3 attacks. How much damage do you do? 24? Not enough to concern me. Sorry, I don't know why I'm sounding so, like, such a villain. We haven't played any of our powers yet. Our powers are still back there. Like, this boss, he's just out here. He's living life right now, you know? He's doing what he can. And I'm hitting him with, you know, one-liners like the Joker. There's no need for all that. So this is pretty not good. Rushdown is a core card for us, though. I'm trying to think of what... Because we're very likely to win. I'm trying to think of what we'll like to see from the boss as far as boss relics go. We don't necessarily need more energy, I think. It might be nice to get... There's a relic that's like when you exit calm, you get 1 more energy. Now you might say, NL, you just said you don't need energy. Well, the thing is, it's a different situation, I should say. Because all the cards that give you energy, or sorry, all the relics that give you energy tend to have a downside with them. No longer see enemy attacks. You know, enemies get extra strength. You can't use potions anymore, etc., etc. We take those. This doesn't have a downside, except that it's a little bit more situational. Gain 3 block for each card in your hand. We don't have, like, the kind of draw to sustain that, I think, even with Rushdown. Does it cost 1 if it's upgraded? No. It's tough. Ragnarok is interesting, because we're already 3 strength up. So, like, on upgraded, this is 40 damage, which is pretty expensive for 3 energy, but it would also be 80 damage if we were in Wrath form. And obviously upgraded. 108 damage. That's pretty good. Let's figure out what we're going to do about our energy. Add 3 miracles into your hand. Or obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. I'm just going to say it. There's a lot to like in both directions here. I don't think you're the play. Even though it's Ascension 1, I don't think you're the play. Calling Bell, you thicken your deck with 1 curse that isn't even that big of a deal, I think. And you get 3 relics. Like, that's pretty good. Then having an easier time playing Ragnarok would also be pretty sick. I think we're going to go with that. If only because I take Calling Bell so often. Like, why not mix it up just a little bit? Now, let me see. I'm waiting on a text from my wife. I just want to make sure I'm not being like a derelict spouse. Okay, we're chilling. I'm not sure I want to fight elites. I think I want to, with 324 gold, the flowchart in my head is like go to a shop immediately. So let's play this. Ragnarok next turn, yes, but let's try to incentivize or maximize the chance of getting Wrath form as well. So, what's my thinking? That's 12 block. Play Rushdown. Next turn, enter Wrath, play Ragnarok. And then do anything. I don't really like these cards that much. Although gain 8 block, next attack cost 0 actually would go crazy with Ragnarok. We can't guarantee we're going to draw them at the same time, but we do have a decent amount of draw now. I think you could persuade me just to play this. Like, it's a reasonable amount of early game damage. I will enter Calm. Rush down third eye. Ragnarok next turn, sure. I mean, like, the game has actually changed. I now feel like basically I'm trying to structure one huge turn where I draw Ragnarok and anything that lets us go to Wrath. And then we save the miracles until that happens. Now, eventually we're going to encounter enemies that have more than 108 HP, and that might not work. But Wreath of Flame Plus, your next attack does 8 additional damage. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Deal 16 damage to a random enemy 5 times, or... I mean, that's crazy. When you get upgraded, you do a 1 extra time for 1 extra damage. 14, 6 times? 28, 6... I mean, this is nuts, man. We gotta go Wreath of Flame on that. Okay. Good relics. Extra energy turn 1 maybe saves us a miracle. Cutting needless defends and strikes. I like it. Cutting needless defends and strikes allows us to draw Ragnarok earlier with more consistency. We've added a couple of block cards. I don't feel like we're neglecting our defense here. I feel like we're doing well. So why not swivel me first? Play the wallop. We might as well take 0 damage and hold all 3 miracles just in case. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Now we're talking. What are you telling him, Manel? I'm telling you that once this Ragnarok gets upgraded, oh, baby. We crescendo. We Wreath of Flame. 32 damage to a random enemy 5 times. I'm feeling very sweet about this. I would like to hit some campfires. There's really only 1 campfire on these paths. Because, like, I need Ragnarok to get upgraded if possible. Early Ragnarok with Wreath of Flame. But no Wrath. Still, I mean... It's literally 90 damage. Am I stupid? That didn't look that impressive. I thought it would be a little more impressive than that. Okay, 2 miracles then. I probably use all miracles. Because you Mental Fortress, go to Calm, which also gives us 4 block, then play this, so we lose 1 HP. I mean, you guys are very close to being dead. Ragnarok doesn't even... Okay. Ragnarok doesn't even exhaust, so if we can get a card that, like, brings it back... I don't know if the Watcher has something like that, though. I don't know. One other thing I like about the Watcher is I feel like when I play this, like, your next attack costs 0, that will last till the next turn. Other cards will say, like, this turn. But they're, like, Wreath of Flame is the same way. You can play it as your last card on a turn to set up your next turn. It's a very groovy combination. I think we need the potion. I don't want to take a staggering amount of needless damage. I can live with that. Keep moving. This is a bit different for me. I've never, or I shouldn't say never, but I haven't had a Ragnarok run pop on mobile yet, so I feel like I'm a little bit... I'm coming up with solutions at runtime, which actually feels really nice. Hold Crescendo. Eruption needs an upgrade, just to be frank. Because it costing 2 when we don't have an energy relic is just getting a little annoying. But hang on. Play a miracle, draw 2. Of course, I was hoping to draw Ragnarok. But even without drawing Ragnarok, I can kill you, enter Calm, exit Calm, get energy, scry. We got an amazing turn for Ragnarok next turn. The only thing is we're not going to be... Oh, it's so good. We're not going to be in the Wrath form, but... Wreath of Flame, and then a 0-cost Ragnarok. Because we played Swivel at the end of our last turn. You're not dead? Are you kidding me? Like, I could have used the potion, but there is a level of that that's like, come on, man. We could use vulnerability, but... Because I already have, like, what feels like a pretty good deck, I'm wary about, like, what I would consider to be bloating it. When my win condition is not like play a bunch of cards, my win condition is like play Ragnarok. So let's cut some more strikes. Although strikes are really valuable with Wrath because we can hit for 12 with them, but still. I think this is a beautiful setup turn. Let's fear no evil. Exit our stance. We have none block, huh? No, we have 8 block. That's not so bad. Then just play these and hold Crescendo. Now, if we get Wreath of Flame and Ragnarok, it's over. If we get none of those, well, obviously it's not over then. Obviously, we'll be working on this one a little longer. Hate the vulnerability, but it is what it is. Now, the cards don't exist. Just so you know, the cards do not exist. That's fine. Maybe I was right to not add cards to our deck. Now, you only work on unblocked damage dealt. So I gotta think about this. I guess I would Crescendo. That's 11 block. That's a pretty bad turn, to be honest with you. Like, I don't feel... I shouldn't have... whatever. Like, that's just not enough. That's not enough, man. We're not scrying anything. We're not playing Ragnarok. Like, this is a whiffed opportunity. Let's do this. Lots of energy. Wreath of Flame, next attack does 8 additional damage. It's great with Wallop. We're really like... You know what? I think a Runic Pyramid would go crazy. So I'm having like kind of a hard time setting up the turns I want to set up. If I draw everything in perfect order, then it's no, you know, contest. But that's not going to happen all the time. So you got to be a little bit more mature. Whenever you play an attack, gain dex. Okay, okay. So there's a lot I want to upgrade. Let's go over the basics. Eruption having an energy cost of 1 is very good. Crescendo having an energy cost of 0. Rushdown having an energy cost of 0. And Ragnarok basically doing 6 extra damage plus 9 extra damage. Ragnarok is the one you're always playing. I guess we'll go there first, but like I would love to hit like many campfires consecutively here. An empty mind should help us draw what we want to draw more often. So like you can easily generate a ton of block off of this. It's not the best turn for Ragnarok, but it's not that bad. They're all fairly weak. And you might say, NL, you played all your miracles. Well, that's true, except for the one. I also, I played Ragnarok, so that's what I would use the miracles for in the first place. I think. I think I want, like, Eruption. Straight up, Empty Fist. And then it's nice having the extra dex. I will probably use it inappropriately, like, the whole time, but that's still pretty nice. How about... I think I can kill both of you. I'm not going to do the math because I'm lazy. I'm just going to put this to the test. Enter Calm. Exit Calm. Kill you. Follow up. You're really going to have me deal 18 damage, huh? That's sickening. Sorry, you're 1 away. I can live with that. I can also live with being a little bit closer to the center of the frame. Sorry about that. Entropic Brew, it's a good potion. I'll skip. You're exactly the enemy I want to see. The setup here is... See what you're getting. I want none of those. I only want Ragnarok and Crescendo. And if I can get that, I'll be thrilled. Especially if it costs 0. And Wreath of Flame! Wreath of Flame would also hit the spot. Okay, it's almost everything I've asked for. If I pop this and this, 8 additional damage. 17 times 6 is like 102. Definitely a great opportunity for this. I do want to see maybe if we draw Crescendo, which we didn't, but that's okay. My math was all scuffed. You're actually, like, we're doing way more damage than I thought we were doing, and we killed you. I guess with Flex, that was a given. Okay. I mean, that was very good. I would love to get Necronomicon, man. Nilri's Code... Excuse me. I was just so shocked. Nilri's Codex... It's not that it's bad, it's just that I don't know how to use it effectively, but still... I think we're still fine. Enter Calm. Exit Calm. Ragnarok. That's what we want to see. That's... Oh, I mean, especially like a Wreath of Flame, Ragnarok, 3 miracles in hand. You're doing a little damage. We have very little block to work with. Just trying to see if I pop 3 of these, I could do 12 damage. This will then do 20. We'll get 1 energy back. We can empty body. I think you pop all 3 of these. Like, this is how strong the Watcher is. Like, I feel like I was barely paying attention to, like, the actions that I was making. Halt is a great card. And we're still just, like, you can have these insanely powerful turns. I don't know why I'm phrasing it almost like I'm complaining. That doesn't seem to be what the emotion should be, but... It's taken some getting used to, let's put it that way, after kind of feeling sometimes like I had to pull teeth with the defect. Not that we didn't have some amazing runs. Now, it's a spicy situation, but a cheaper Eruption will help us out a lot, and we have the Block Potion and the Entropic Brew to kind of like make up for the fact that we didn't rest. I think. So let's swivel. That was a horrible order to do things in. We should have empty-fisted first. Definitely indignation. More ways to enter Wrath. Okay, Ragnarok showed up. Very important. Let's put up some block and then drink the Entropic. And then drink the Flex. And then enter Wrath. And then play Ragnarok. And this is just an awful lot of damage out there. Now, you are still dealing 28 damage. Which is annoying, because I have no way to exit my stance. Well, I guess we got 20 block. That's not too bad. Yeah, give me an Ex Machina, which will give us 2 more miracles when we draw it. So we definitely want Mental Fortress. I'm very happy to stay in... Wrath state right now. Vault might be like the best card in the game. You just draw it and play it and you're chilling. And you're doing 40 damage. This is where things are getting a little spicy. Let me do myself a favor here. I'm going to play all 3 of these because life's going to come at us fast. Then Rush Down. Enter Calm. Exit Calm. We don't have to play vaults. I really wanted that Crescendo, man. I should have scryed. In that case, you should vault, man. Take your time, play your vaults. Skip me. I love it. We just want to draw Ragnarok at this point, and we're set. So you definitely would like erupt. Get your cards from Rushdown. Strike. Fear no evil. Ragnarok next turn with Crescendo. Things you love to see. You can't defeat me. You can't resist us, Mr. Powers. Crescendo. Wreath of Flame. Wreath of Flame. Taste my blade. 44 damage 6 times is a pretty disgusting card. Instant kill an enemy with 30 HP or less. Not bad, but gonna become a lot less useful. Deal 10 damage if fatal, upgrade a random card. Honestly, I feel like it's a little late for that. And then Alpha is like, you play it, and then you play a Beta, and then you play Omega, and Omega does 60 damage per turn, which is really good, but the setup time is obviously high. I mean, to be fair, we have the miracles, but it just kind of seems more fun to play the game the way we've been playing it. I think this might clog the deck, but if we can make some lessons learned work, then I'm happy. And honestly, like, I think we're fine either way, but it's kind of like custom built for a Snecko run. We want more draw. You see how much we've evolved as a player? We're taking Snecko Eye strategically instead of like, please save me, Snecko. It's a different world, man. Many people, myself included, thought I might never get there. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. I think. It's a dad sneeze. It's a dad sneeze. I can't deny that. I'm happy to report, though, this illness, nothing but a peanut, quite frankly. Always worried when I feel the sickness coming in. Because you never know these days whether it's going to be 3 months of lung butter or just like 2 days of being stuffed up. This one definitely feels like 2 days of stuffed up, which is it's an improvement for sure on the norm for me. We should take a Wish because it costs 3. It's the other great thing about Snecko Eye. It makes card-taking decisions a lot easier. Get rid of your strikes. I know what you're going to say, by the way. You're going to say, NL, don't get cocky. It's Ascension 1. Some truth to that, for sure. I don't know why you got to be such a hater. I don't know why you got to try to bring me down in my moment of greatness right now. Yeah, I'm making sure I'm not a derelict husband again. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm being a derelict husband. Let me see what the message says. Picture of my daughter, I will say, so cute. That's my wife. It's not like a hostage situation. You know what? I mean, I'll play Wish and just take 25 gold, man. I'm not necessarily against it. We could use that gold. Now, the dream would definitely be Rushdown, Crescendo. Ragnarok doesn't do enough to kill you. But it does do a lot. 18 damage. We have no draw. So let's... Swivel allows us to then play a strike, which makes our vigilance better. 2 of these allows us to... Well, actually, yeah, then empty your... Let me think about this. I know the order looks bad, but I think we had to do it in that order. In order to get the energy from exiting that in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Is it really possible that we don't have enough to kill you here? Like, that seems criminal to me. I can hit you for 12 and nothing else. Oh, but I have Rushdown. So I draw Wallop. But what if I can't play Wallop? You piece. I hate to do it. Hang on. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could get 1 Miracle in my hand and then play Wallop. I could also just play my Miracle and then play Empty Mind and see what happens. But I took on too much risk from variance to begin with. Okay. Wheel Kick Plus, sure, why not? It's an expensive card that probably draws. So this is the same exact situation. Give me the 25 gold and Mental Fortress. And I'll pass. I'm not trying to get greedy. Like, I mean, it's just... The Wish is costing what it's supposed to cost, which is insulting to me. But otherwise, I'm feeling okay about it. Calm yourself and calm me. Rush down. Strike. Wreath of... No, strike, Wreath of Flame, Swivel. That was a surprisingly good first turn. Our next attack will cost 0, so I'm waiting around for hopefully, I mean, Ragnarok, obviously. Crescendo me. Ragnarok you. The problem with our next attack costing 0 is that it makes it harder to plan the rest of our turn. Because we don't know what they're going to cost when they don't cost 0. Pass on that one. But we do keep drawing, like, Ragnarok, so you don't really have to worry about it, I guess. And it's actually gonna work! I can't believe it. Lesson learned has provided some value for us, even at this late stage in our life cycle. And I'm going here because I need to upgrade more cards, man. This is getting a little ridiculous. I mean, you can't make anything cheaper at this point. You just got to make things better. That's very true. I guess, like, we tend to... We'll play Wish against the boss, too. So, like, it's not always just for gold. Let's make sure we're hitting a shop, too, if we don't think we're going to die to the elite. It's a touchy one. It's like, enter calm. Exit calm. What are you going to do with that? Kill you... Even though we don't get the upgrade, it's just like at least one less enemies on the field. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not spending 2 miracles just for vigilance, but I'll spend 2 miracles independently on something else that's not guaranteed to pay off either. Great turn for Ragnarok. It doesn't exist, okay. Great turn for Wallop. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just studying it. You know how dogs is and all that. I do think that the 4 strength is interesting to me. What a draw. That might be the greatest draw of all time because we didn't draw Ragnarok. Which means we're going to draw it next turn with Eruption. Okay, with Crescendo at least. Why the heck are you 3? That's way too expensive. I can't play that. Are you crazy? Don't play Crescendo, man. It's a trap. Killing both of the minions is about as good as I could have expected there. And then honestly, like a wheel kick might draw 0 cost defense. This is a nasty turn for damage. We got meat on the bone. Don't stress it too much. And this 3 cost Crescendo is really ticking me off. Where's Eruption? Still in there? Do we have an Eruption in our deck? I need to see what we're drawing next turn. I feel like we're drawing good. Drawing well, I should say. Because like the Wrathform Wallop is like a very nice combo for us. We can't Crescendo and Ragnarok, which is like disgusting to me, man. I mean, we gotta do this. Just because it's so much damage. And then the Wallop will block whatever it blocks. Like, that's actually not too bad. But this was kind of like a devastating fight for us. I mean, we only took 20 damage, but like I lost confidence in myself, which is, you can't put a price on that. Bottled Tornado, that's pretty good. Sadly, those are too cheap to use. I would love to have a Rushdown in my starting hand. I would prefer if it didn't cost more than I'm willing to pay. That's for sure. 13 and 23. Okay, so I think this is a given. Pop 2 miracles. Play wheel kick. You might as well swivel and then do like a lesson learned. It upgraded Mental Fortress. That's great. That's a very good get for us. You're doing 14. As much as Scry is good, so is getting the energy savings here from being in calm. So sure. I mean, I think we got nothing to worry about, but I am, you know, just trying to stay in a good spot. I can't believe, pardon me, I'm going to do this, but I really feel like I can't play Ragnarok against the Spikers. So I got to get Mental Fortress out there, even at great expense. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with those guys, honestly. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with those guys. I feel like Wish. You're probably not going to need plated armor, so just give me the gold. Strength is not our problem here. Like, Empty Mind, Leave Stance. horrendous setup, man. I can't, like, who's our boss? Dono Deca? I really don't want to pop Thorns. Like, it's just kind of embarrassing. Might as well spend the energy. I don't know, man. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to kill these guys. Because we keep getting dazes in our deck, too. Like, I think we're setting up for an awful turn at some point. Deva form will help. Empty body means we're not taking damage. Sands of Time can become, like, a great attack for us. I feel like I haven't played an attack in, like, 5 turns, though. So let's erupt. Follow up. We need some frickin' block, though. Like, I feel like I can't really hit you, man. A Vault would be a crazy card to add, for sure. You're still not attacking? How about, play this? Don't want to see those, to be honest. Play a Wallop. Now we have 40 block. That seems nice. I would honestly rather have you both be very close to death. Dude, if we could get, like, calipers or something to hold that block. Very good setup, brother. Very good setup. Let me quickly do something like this. And then 1 will kill you, so we won't take damage. Okay. That was kind of nasty, though. We need to fight the elite to go to the shop. And I really want to go to the shop because we have 634 gold, which is, like, more gold than I've maybe ever had in my entire life. So let's flex. Wreath of Flame. A very, very good but non-lethal Ragnarok. $34, okay. Okay, this is good. We don't need these on our next turn. We'd love to see Crescendo, just so we can hold it for, like, an eventual kill shot, but otherwise we're feeling great. Honestly, Judgment might kill you if we get really lucky. Well, it's not lucky because we can't figure out how to play it, but... That's good. We've not played Stance Dance. Next attack costs 0. I don't remember what you guys cost, okay? I just need... I need to get to, like, 45 block, if you could help me. I can't believe I'm spending my miracles just to put up as much block as possible. That's so embarrassing. I mean, this should be... Like, this... I really want to play Wish, too, is the thing. So, like, Crescendo... if we can't, we can't. It's probably better to just get Lesson Learned to actually work. And not worry about the 30 gold. Yeah, so we could get an upgraded Defend. Good idea. Vault is a must-take. Turn 1, what do we want to see? Wish. It'll tend to be played at a discount. This is huge, okay? We want more cards on turn 1. We want 2 upgrades. That's a lot better. We want to remove more basic strikes. We got quite a good deck here, I think. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, scry 3. At this point, why not? White Beast statue. It's a little late, but I guess better late than never. Now that I think about it, we don't really need that many upgrades anymore. I think I'm actually going to be, like, sensible and dodge the elite. Just because I feel like we're fading versus the relative strength of our opponents. So Wish for, like, 4 strength. And then Vault is undefeated. That's a free turn for us. Now this. Eruption. Wheel Kick for 54. You're dead. 1 Miracle. 38 damage Wallop. You're also dead. I think I would have to be an idiot to exit my stance. Quite honestly. We got the power. We should embrace the power. Now, I could probably kill you with Lesson Learned. I could easily kill you with Ragnarok. Deals 50 damage. Look at that. It's still the right play. Omniscience on a Ragnarok could have gone crazy too, though. Alright, is it boss time? It is boss time. Rest me. We should be good. Part of the reason this run took a long time is because I'm remembering how to play as the Watcher. 2-cost Wish. Embarrassing. But Deva form, I can't even play it because my hand is full. That's so embarrassing, man. Give me a Wish. And give me the Strength. Because we have many attacks that hit more than once. Give me a Rush Down. It's an important setup card. And then honestly, we don't have the cards I want to see. So we're going to stall a touch. Vault on the next turn. I actually love what we're going to draw. How much did Vault cost when I looked at it? I guess we won't know until we draw it. Okay, I don't care if I kill you with Lesson Learned, so let's pass turn. Don't want to see him. Now, this is the most important part. It's going to cost 3, so I'm glad I didn't draw it. Pop this. I think you... Strike. You can't do that. You just have to play Vault. Well, you could... Wreath of Flame. Double tap. Vault. Hope to get Crescendo on the next... Oh, but you discarded Ragnarok! No, 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 no. How about Vigilance? Empty Mind. Now we're talking. You need Mental Fortress. Crescendo. We're scrying. Wheel Kick. Hang on. We got him in the cycle now. I mean, Wallop is pretty good. We got lots of stuff we can play. Vigilance, too expensive. I feel like Deva form Empty Body Defend solves a lot of problems. We can just play Vault later. I don't think... Like, I'm piloting the deck very badly right now, I think. And that's okay. But, like, I'm a little embarrassed. How about we empty our mind and, like, draw a bunch? I was hoping for Wreath of Flame, but I can't play it the way I'd like to play it. But maybe this is the right time to, like, embrace an Eruption. Don't want to see those. And then, like, a Wheel Kick. And then, like, a Eruption. And then a follow-up. And then, like, a pretty sick Ragnarok still. We just had to choose when we were going to make our move. And you're not even going to attack next turn, so there's basically nothing you can do. Okay, just being honest with you, I don't think we're getting away with this kind of chicanery on higher level Ascensions, but we made it work on Ascension 1. Whatever. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Upside a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!